All right.
No.
Oh, the auto forge's upkeep is energy only?
No, it has
Lol.
its energy and
No, I
volatile
meant
mode.
like its base output, because I'm not going to be using pops.
No, yeah, it's energy and volatile modes.
Yep. Because my plan with this is that I'm just going to use Fallen Empire buildings to produce resources, and then I'm just going to chuck every single pop I have in my empire on the lake.
Council agenda available. We've constructed something game-changing. Game-changing upgrades incoming. Attempting brute force entry on an enemy station.
I hate when you look at the system, like when you've got to conquer a system, a planet in the system, but then the enemy comes back, kills the starbase. On the galactic map, it still shows like you've conquered that system. There's no like change in the graphics.
Yeah, I've noticed that.
Yeah, that's a
weird.
that's a glitch. It's a bug. Because
Yeah,
you have to manually go around and look that you've actually conquered those stations.
Yep. I do like how once you have so many arc furnaces, you literally don't need to give a fuck about having a mineral world. I want one, but I don't need one.
I wish the AIs around V would have built worthwhile fucking arc welders.
I don't even give a fuck if they built worthwhile ones. I have so many.
Well, the issue is whether the energy actually pays for itself or not.
Yeah, I don't care. I'm making 4,000 energy a month. Doesn't matter.
The 4,000 isn't huge. Especially with
It's
our
enough.
current fleet power. Won't be enough for the crisis.
I'm already on 1 million fleet power.
Yeah, that's not enough
Yeah,
for the
you-
crisis.
It's going to be
But
nowhere
that's not
near
even-
enough
yeah,
to
that's
take
not
my
even-
time.
That's not even enough for the first crisis.
We've got 60 years to go.
Yeah, potato, potato. Gotta be prepared for every possibility, such as me calling you a square.
I'm a square.
Exactly. You were prepared for the possibility where I called you a square, so you became a square.
Exactly. That's how it works.
Exactly.
Yeah. Another one.
If you haven't done so yet, like,
Done that, we should know.
consider becoming a channel member, consider sending us a super chat, gifting memberships to other people if you're already a member. This is the stuff that keeps this going. This is the stuff that makes us crazy people come down here and for you. So thank you so much for doing this.
Attempting brute force entry on an enemy station.
Membership to improvement. Thank you so much. For everybody considering upgrading their memberships, you're not going to get more. You know why? Because everybody gets the same. You're just deciding how much you want to give us to support, but everybody gets much for, even though not getting more, doing this. Mark, you rock. Mozzie Quoto gifted 20 What About It memberships. Thank you so much, and congratulations to everybody who just became a member. Our goal, our insane goal, I know, is to try to get to 469,000 subscribers today. So if you haven't subscribed yet, push us that one subscription further. It is very much appreciated. We are out
Junk
here
decoded.
with the-
One Empire's trash is our payload.
If you are looking for a good weather app, don't look any further. Go into your app store on your phone and look up My Radar. They have let us drive their Cybertruck.
Attempting brute force entry on an enemy station.
Cybertruck out to Starbase just because they found it cool to set me into one of those, and I enjoyed it very much. And I've been using. I'm a paramotor pilot, so I'm one of these crazy people who have a propeller in the back and then try to fly with a towel above their head, kind of. So I've been using My Radar for
Chosen have insulted me. What's that? Is that Chosen?
Thank you so much, My Radar.
Insulting me? I don't think so.
Out there, so check them
We did last time.
So Mozo gifted the memberships. This is just insane. Thank you so much. We have Dan Ribar. Thank you so much for the super chat. Felix, come to Venice, Florida, and I'll buy you.
So with the Synaptic Lathe, is there a setting you can put on pops to make them automatically go there? I thought I heard that.
Yep.
A purge type, yes.
Okay.
Junk decoded.
Undesirable
One Empire's
Synaptic
trash
Lathe.
is our payload.
Does it make them go there like all at once, or so many per month or something?
Over time.
It purges them.
Yeah.
So whenever, yeah, it's like once a month.
All
But
right.
they can also escape, so I've just settled for just putting them on there.
Yeah. All right.
I'm too lazy, so they're all on that purge type.
Can't wait to come down to Raptor Roost next launch to hang out. By the way, our fan blowing on you helps with the bugs.
If I manage to kill Lathe as Empire, I'm putting his entire species on the purge, just because he killed my fleet once.
What is happening everywhere around.
Long.
On-site invasion initiated. Let's get it.
Waiting for SpaceX to light the
There's also the fact that he's a hive mind, so I can't even use his population if I wanted to, but that has nothing to do with my judgment.
out again to Raptor Roost.
Of course not.
Are rocking. It is just insane. Thank you. And yes, do
These contacts aren't your standard users.
I'll shake your hand. Promise on that.
We're under attack. Time to dance.
Thank you so much for the super chat.
Attempting brute force entry on an enemy station.
What's up with that?
We boosted an enemy planet.
Patrick R, new member, thank you so much. We have Space Nerd, thank you so much for the super chat. By the way, if you want to ask me a question, we have plenty of people in the chat, of course, right now. So a good way to boost that question up so that I can actually answer it before the rocket launches is by doing
Junk
super
decoded.
chat. It doesn't matter
One
how
Empire's
much
trash is our payload.
Embassy complex is worth building?
ensure that I can actually answer your question. So
What is that?
Did you just ask that? The guy who doesn't want to be in the galactic community?
He's in
Yeah,
a-
I need to know so I can destroy all yours and your planet through spying. No, seriously, are they worth it? Are they worth building or what?
They're worth building if you're in the galactic community. It increases your weight, your diplo weight.
Doesn't sh-
Attempting brute force entry on an enemy station. Enemy planet
Buildings
secured.
don't say that, it
Assuming
just
network
says-
control.
Diplomatic weight plus 10%, and then it unlocks a building, but the building doesn't say anything
Build
about it.
job complete.
There you go, diplomatic weight plus 10%.
Hostiles engaged.
Talking about the building though.
Oh,
That's
the
what the
building
building
gives
does.
more, yeah,
Time
it
for
gives
some new crow.
it gives that plus,
Oh, 10% on I can put one on every fucking planet. Okay.
no, you can only have one in your entire empire.
They'll say Empire limit 1.
New augments
Yeah,
research.
it says
Strap in.
Embassy Complex, Planet Limit 1, Empire Modifier plus 1 Envoy, Planet Modifier plus 1 Politician Job. Doesn't say limit one per empire like some other buildings.
Why did they leave some tiles off the heat shield? So
Try it on
Okay,
every
don't
planet.
believe
See
that.
if it works.
Oh, they nerfed Master Bureaucrat so heavily. Holy shit.
Attempting brute force entry on an enemy station.
Space piracy. Oh my god. 2,000 years into the game and space piracy just kicked in.
Huge shout out to you.
I don't know why they still have that in the game. It's rubbish.
Down here, there's the engine, and this is the engine section. And this skirt ring down here is basically an empty ring. I don't know if you can see this here, but it looks exactly the same on the starship itself. It's just there to give an
Who
air
the hell is
conditioning
Space
for the
Parasite?
engines, with a heat shield for re-entry and all this kind of stuff. And so there are two heat tiles about down here, down there, that are missing.
I was questioning why my entire fleet didn't need to build in like all 3 of my star bases, because I have more shipyards than I need. I have 12 per star base.
Like they've checked this starship over and over, and these two tiles
Bitch.
are very visible. So they didn't just miss
Anyone got a bunch of alloys I can buy?
or didn't have enough tiles. You can rule all that
No, not for you.
The only thing that is
For me, I need alloys. I need them
I
for
don't
the
care.
Fallen Empire buildings.
He needs them for the
Don't
war.
Cost alloys.
Don't care. I have so many alloys. I'm above cap. Still not gonna give it to you.
That's Sag.
On-site invasion initiated. Let's get it.
I'm like 110% sure about that, even though it's not an official thing.
There is also something else that supports that, and that's that
We boosted an enemy planet.
we actually got really close up images. It's actually not just 2 tiles. So they do have the 2 tiles, and what we did notice about them is they seem to be placed in very specific spots. It's like they're not quite next to each other, but they're far enough away to where they can still test at different temperatures, because depending on where the tile is, it might be different temperatures. But as Felix mentioned, they're the spot.
Mixing it up with a hostile fleet. Attempting brute force entry on an enemy station.
You know, their goal. It's like if they do the flip and landing burn, then that would be awesome. But
And you don't need the outer vacuum engines for the flip either. So like the inner engines are very likely not even in danger with these 2 tiles missing. So that's the one spot. Because anything further up, let me get the starship out again. Anything further up than the engine skirt would be a critical spot, because all this is tanks. Like actually all this is tanks, and all this up here is payload bay, and all this up here is tanks again. And you really don't want to have any heat entering this part of the starship. But down here, it's the least important part.
Alloys in the market are always cheap.
On-site invasion
Always.
initiated.
Yeah,
Let's get it.
someone's selling the fuck out of them.
So to give a little update for everybody who's just
That would have been
I
me.
should be.
I was selling a lot for a while. I forgot to cancel it.
It's based. I've been taking advantage of these cheap ass prices to bulk buy them in mass.
looking forward to this, you can barely imagine. We're right at the edge of the exclusion zone, and SpaceX's plan today is to launch
Especially after losing my entire fleet. You know, it's a little expensive to replace. Only 570,000 alloys.
How did you lose your entire fleet?
in the Gulf of Mexico.
The Fallen Empire star bases are a lot longer than are a lot stronger than they
Okay,
was.
yeah. Yeah.
There actually isn't.
But my fleet was entirely built to fight ships, and then it attacked a 400k star base and just died.
On-site invasion initiated. Let's get it.
The hottest point, and SpaceX is trying to survive that point. Nathan, could you take over for a second?
Yes. It does look like on our live stream our cameras cut out though. I don't know if it's catching up.
Hey, I'm now crisis level 2.
It does look like on our live stream our cameras cut out though. I don't know if it's catching up, but
Nearly crisis level 5.
okay.
I've been purging like one pop at a time. You see, we're both different. We are vastly different.
So yeah.
Oh, we are.
Also, so
Enemy planet secured. Assuming that.
Wait, how did I get the enigmatic decoder? Did I steal it off of debris?
tends to happen a bit. But so there are
You get it from
Game-changing
being
upgrades.
priceless.
appears
What you do?
Yeah, you get a bunch of free rare tech like that.
That's goofy as fuck that you get the enigmatic fortress unique tech from Bean Crisis.
Okay. Okay.
Attempting brute force entry on an enemy station. External uplink established.
Aluminum, which is what the space shuttle was made out of, and a lot of rockets. But aluminum has a much lower melting temperature, whereas stainless steel has a much higher melting temperature. So we kind of assumed that it might be able to survive.
On-site invasion initiated. Let's get it.
Essentially a test to verify it, because Musk announced that even if they lost one tile, that could be a mission ender. So they're using this to test essentially like how thick the tiles need to be, or essentially if they can lose any.
We boosted an enemy planet.
They do have some different.
I had to finish one of my mega structures so I can actually build a ring world, because I am running out of jobs.
Hmm. Oh yeah, I have 41 planets. I'm not going to run out of jobs.
On-site invasion initiated. Let's get it.
But yeah, it does look like fueling is now underway as well.
I have 13.
Yeah. Yeah, we're not the same.
You and me are not the same.
So SpaceX is kind of back.
Guess we know who's going to be fighting the crises. Won't be me. Won't be,
Yeah, he's gonna.
it won't be Munster.
All
Well,
he's
not
gonna
much.
be a sacrifice.
Well, unless it starts in our area, of course, and then we're just dead.
Sadly, we don't have the funny system that I can jump drive into and start the unbidden like 60 years early.
Yes, SpaceX is now live.
Why is it that in the games it would be funny to do? It doesn't spawn.
It's always a funny one.
Game-changing upgrades incoming.
So that was a good question. Mark Renton, thank you so much for the Super Chat. Grüße aus Deutschland, Grüße an Keith und Calvin. Beim nächsten Mal bin ich mit auf der Rand.
We've constructed something game-changing.
Basecamp Zero.
Enemy planet secured, assuming network control.
Aggressive stance fucking sucks sometimes.
Down here at Starbase. Give him a visit. He
On your armies.
to the starship, which is a totally crazy thing to do.
Like I have a 12k army and they're like, nah, I don't want to go conquer all your dull planets you want to conquer.
I forgot to put neutronium armor on my ships.
On-site invasion initiated. Let's
See you later.
It's not called. But they are actually planning to go live, which is another really, really good sign. I see a cross line. I see a cross line now. Absolutely. Yes, excellent. Okay, so this is excellent. They are starting to fuel the starship. The fueling process is going to lead up all the way to T minus. Does anybody have the number? I don't have it on my screen right now.
I build 36 Corvettes every month with only my current ships, or only my current star bases.
Super cooled cryogenic fuel. They cool this
36 Corvettes a month.
my wife
Yes, because takes 26 days to build each, and I have 36 shipyards.
Okay. Why are you building so many Corvettes?
We boosted an enemy.
Because I'm rebuilding my Corvette fleet.
into the tanks because the starship is massive and is heavy, and the more fuel you can put into it, the more delta V it can produce going out into space, of course.
Attempting brute force entry on an enemy station.
Time the fueling so close to the actual ignition time. 3 minutes before they ignite the engines, they're done with the fueling. There you are. You want to show yourself real quick? No, she doesn't. Okay, that's perfectly understandable. She's had a rough time.
On-site invasion
I'm about to spend
initiated.
$241,000 on my ships.
For the super chat.
Oh, nice.
Give me 1 second to kind of organize myself. Okay, so that was the Kelvin super chat. Angel 1066. Thank you so much for becoming a member. If you have good questions, shoot them out with a super chat. I'm going to try to answer as many of these as I can. As
situation is in the crosshairs.
Puts us 30,
We boosted an enemy planet.
33 minutes out. 33 minutes out. It's crazy.
I gotta use my alloys somehow.
From flying
I use alloys on building fallen empire buildings.
just at the edge of the exclusion zone.
Yeah, I had
This
a
shows
few hundred
test
thousand.
cameras, so when you
I've already been doing that.
fake
Not fast enough.
the noise comes in. We are very, very
Time for some
I
new
mean, you
crow.
could generously donate to the wider galaxy.
No, no,
We're going to get the SpaceX commentary.
I am the galaxy.
Can I have some?
I am the Senate.
You can have some.
Spaceport breach detected. We're under siege.
What's this? Where am I under siege? Here. Okay. Okay.
For fuck's sake.
Huh?
Desync.
Oh no. Oh.
That was early.
Yeah, I thought it was me.
Who is it?
It was,
My game's still waiting.
A deviant
It's
signal
Snickers.
happened. Yeah, it's me. Should
Okay.
move those spots. Oh well.
Oh, there we go.
Resync.
Random count. Okay.
And now here I was going to be generous and start giving everyone stupid amount of stuff.
Punishment for being
Except
generous.
Zasker.
44 years.
I was going to give 50,000 energy credits and alloy minerals to everyone except Zazaker.
How nice.
I love this
I'm making-
SpaceX shit Elon Musk is doing. You know, this launch, posted, Mike.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's like the 1960s all over again with the bloody space race and let's go to space and shit like that. It's like it's revitalized it. It's like it's good. I love it. I love it. It's takes the shit away from, you know, all everyone's focused on right now is fucking war and all the shit that's going on, you know, on the planet, and this is just it's a welcome change.
Makes the world's problems seem so petty in comparison,
No,
really.
I wouldn't say changes them. It's nice to see something hopeful and
Well, it's
inspirational,
petty,
you know,
like when
trying to be
you
achieved.
when you look at, like, say, like in the war in Russia and Ukraine, they're fighting over a few provinces and stuff, and it's like, come on, people, if we got our shit together, we've got a whole solar system and galaxy and a whole galaxy out there. You can, like,
Yeah,
Go-
all
go-
that bullshit,
you know?
Yeah, it's stupid and it could have been avoided, but fuck them. And
just-
then you got this guy called Elon Musk trying to push for the stars again, bigger and better, bigger ships and bigger rockets. And all the space footage he can, shares with the world or things he sees up there. He doesn't hide back and censor it. If he says, "Oh, we've seen something up there, we don't know what it is," you know, he lets it out. Lets the world decide.
he reckons he's seen no evidence of UFOs or aliens or spacecraft or anything
Yeah,
like
I know,
that.
but if there's something there, he just shows it anyway, and then you can just logically, just without even seeing anything, just talking about it, say it's probably just space junk, you know.
And he says that with the amount of satellites and launches and everything we're doing, he said we would have seen something by now if there was something up there.
Well, actually, with all the junk that's up there, it might be hard to see anything because people will just assume that it's junk. Never give up. Never give up that one of them might be something.
Maybe Elon Musk is an alien.
No, that's Zuckerberg.
No, it's Elon Musk because he's like, you know, doing so much
No,
futuristic
Zuckerberg
shit.
Is an alien, not Elon.
He wants the human race to get noticed, so then the fanatic purifiers a couple star systems over notice us and come and crush us. They convert us all into farm food.
How about there is a galactic community out there, but pre-FTL they don't interfere with us. But as soon as we colonize another planet like Mars or something in our system, then they can make first contact. How about wild shit like that ever happening?
I think there's a lot of life out. I think there's a lot of life out there, but unfortunately, I think a lot of it. I think a lot of it is micro bacteria and that sort of stuff. Algae,
no,
simple. I think simple
there's-
forms of life.
There's a lot more simple forms of life out there than sentient life, but there's plenty of sentient life out there as well. It's just
It's too
damn far out of reach for us.
because life on Earth developed about 500 million years after the planet formed, right? The simplest forms of life. It then took 3 billion years for us to go from single cellular life to complex multicellular life. And it was only a freak combination of chemicals and random things happening. We don't actually know what did it. That somehow a 1 in 3 billion chance happened. You know, one few seconds in a 3 billion years happened, and this was one cell formed into multi cells. So, you know, it's
sentient life out there, smart life out there like us, sentient life out there like us, and it's most likely, if I recall, on the outer edges of the galaxy because those systems are the oldest.
yeah. Well, the inner galaxy is too unstable. There's too many stars and supernovas and shit.
The youngest part of the galaxy, and the outer edge bits are the oldest. So, sentient life is more likely to be found on the outside bits.
If there is sentient life,
but the systems are
if there is sentient life in this galaxy, I would think that at most it'd probably be 3 to 4 species, at most, I reckon. And that might be, no, not the universe, in our galaxy.
Oh, in our galaxy.
And that's a big if. Because I actually think
I reckon it's more than that. It's just that the space in between systems is just so vast that we can't even imagine.
And the time as well. There might have been advanced. There might have been a couple advanced species like 1 billion years ago, or just 1 million years ago, and we've missed them. Or there might be more in 1 million years from now, and we will miss them. You know, because even if because they've done the calculations, right, that even if you travelled at a fraction of the speed of light in 7 million years, you would be able to spread across the galaxy pretty much. You'd be able to take the human race and spread across the entire galaxy to all the colonizable planets and habitable worlds possible in 7 million years. And that's just a fraction of the time the galaxy existed. So why is there not a spacefaring race that's done that?
Because technically it's not possible yet. They just,
Because, or
it's so advanced by the time they do it,
we could be one of the first civilizations to exist as well.
No.
Yeah, there is that argument because our star is one of the first of the 4th generation of stars to have a habitable world. Yeah, but we're a young star, but this is the 4th time. Like the 4th time our star's basically been created. There's been 3 generations of stars.
What the fuck? Are you trying to say our stars died?
No. The material that's in our star, right? The first stars, for example, didn't have iron. Didn't. If you shut up for a minute, I'll explain. The first stars didn't have heavy elements in them like iron ore and uranium and all these other metals and stuff that we need as a species, right? That only happened in the 3rd generation of stars, which exploded, and then our stars were able to form with more heavier elements in them, and then our planets were able to form with heavy. That's why we've got iron ore and all this type of stuff, because we're actually made. It's all from the previous generation of stars, the 3rd generation of stars. So without this 3rd generation of stars, there would be no metals there would be no heavy metals and industrialization and stuff as we know it in order to generate the technology to become a spacefaring race. If
You know what?
so,
Let's get it.
You know what's interesting also? Just an observation point. Our conversation is very intriguing and enthralling that these guys are listening to it and being quiet and just listening intensely to it because they love it.
probably fell asleep.
Or it's boring them to, or it's boring them to tears
Yeah,
and
they fell
they just
asleep.
can't speak because they're so fucking bored from it. Because they're dead silent. No one said a goddamn thing, so they're either loving it or absolutely hating it.
Nothing else to do because they're so slow on the download. So
I went to go wash dishes.
I gotta go put the kids to bed in a couple of minutes anyway.
I just tabbed out and was playing another game while I waited for it to load.
You can still hear us.
Oh,
Yeah.
look! Guess what it is doing here in Scotland?
Snowing,
Raining.
No, the sun.
It's
the sun's
hailing.
out.
hailing.
What?
No, it's hailstones.
Ah.
Oh yeah, I'm here.
Oh, we didn't care. We just started.
Yeah. What I would, that's what I would expect.
We just assumed you were here.
Nuh-uh.
Uh-huh.
Uh-uh. No.
Say it again and you think I'm sexy. Ah, that's how you shut people up.
So keep a lookout for any sort of chopstick movement while the booster is trying to land out at sea. I'm really curious to see that.
I need to make a strat coordination center.
Did you just say I'm gonna make a strat coordination center?
Yes.
It's strategic. Strategic.
Strat.
You can't
Yeah.
just leave a bunch of
Strat
words
is
out.
short for strategic.
Attempting brute
Yeah.
force entry on an enemy
You
station.
can't do that. It's icky and it's yucky.
You're icky and you're yucky.
Icky and it's yucky. Synthetic lathe producing 17k of each research.
17k. Jesus.
Yeah.
Got like 231 pops on there.
It's not a critical place. It's not either, but it's a critical place where you could remove a tile and not.
I'm still surprised that the Void Hive are still the highest Diplo weight in the game.
Yeah,
Oh
because
no, I
because-
don't want to take the Void Hive stuff. It's all fucking habitats.
We go put the kids to bed.
That's where the fuel tanks are, so you don't want to miss any tiles here, and the nose cone as well as payload bay, and up here you have header tanks that contain.
I guess I'm gonna re-gear my cruisers away from being disruptors into being whirlwind missiles instead, because they're just better.
And so that's why SpaceX's Starship 29, which is stacked on top of Booster 11 out there, is missing these two tiles. It's not because SpaceX actually missed these tiles or didn't have enough tiles.
On-site invasion initiated. Let's get it.
About that out there. So it's a
The system that I'm building my Dyson Sphere in is currently producing 63 energy with a max level Dyson Swarm.
because on flight number 1, 2, and 3, Starship
Yeah, it's gonna make a lot more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
tiles,
Here we- I put it on a star that produced 2 energy, just because I could give less fish.
Oh, you deliberately did it.
Yeah, I deliberately did.
Yeah, I've done that too, where I just deliberately do so, and it's like, yep. Oh yeah, I was gonna do something, wasn't I?
No.
Why can't I do like 10,000 at once? Like, do say Shift Control Alt, where I could do 10,000 rather than 1,000.
It tells you a little bit about how far along SpaceX is in designing this.
Everybody else needs like a bump in their economy,
Because that thing will need.
except Sazaker.
So flight number 1 lost a lot of heat tiles. Flight number 2 lost a considerable amount less heat tiles.
You've made me a very, very sad monkey.
Flight number 4 is gold.
Monster, you got 50,000 of each thing.
So that is going to be really
A what?
important. Pay close attention to that.
Yeah, you've got a trade deal.
Energy?
Demise
no,
it.
I'm already maxed out on energy. Thanks, but minerals? Yeah, I'll take that. Thank you.
Someone's trying to
Come
connect.
again. Bye bye.
I think
Oh, holy shit, you got a thank you? Now we know what to do to get thank yous from Monster.
Because they're talking about the re-entry right now, and that's going to be really valuable for the audience.
You probably don't need this either, net, but fuck it. I need to get rid of my energy credits. I'm making 7,000 a month.
Blessed.
Another 14 minutes for fueling.
And I haven't even started colonizing my ring worlds yet.
It was completely crazy, and I would have not thought that it's even possible.
As soon as I finish one of my current mega structures, I'll go work on a ring world, because I need more space to put my pops. Unless I just want to have them all migrate to the Synaptic Lathe once all my planets are full.
You could start just putting your pops in the Synaptic Lathe.
That's what I've done. I'm making 71k.
Re-entry live streams, of course, it was beautiful to look at.
71,000 tech.
It also means that SpaceX
Yes.
A little bit of
transmit
tech.
data back down.
Fucking
from a
hell.
vehicle that they lost afterwards. So they got the maximum
Oh,
possible
nice sphere
amount of
panels
data out of
installed.
that flight. And so that's why this stable connection for SpaceX, it is so extremely important, and it's such a huge step forward that they
Are you
able to
are you migrating
stream
all the
through
pop yourself?
re-entry,
Yes.
with Starlink.
Enemy
Ugh.
planet secured,
We've lost
assuming
SpaceX
network
there right
control.
now. Is it back?
God, I have an event to recruit someone as a scientist, or the other option is to he serves better as a citizen. The real question is he a scientist that is worth more than 67,000 Unity?
Depends
You
on
know
what
what?
unit you're making. 7,000 isn't
I'm
a lot.
trying. I get 3k Unity a month.
SpaceX decided at some point to not stream YouTube anymore. If anybody at SpaceX has authority to get the YouTube streams back, that would be very much appreciated.
Every time I look at the Synaptic Validator, my first thought is the Synaptic Violator.
But the streams on YouTube were so
Okay.
What, it's not my fault?
Filthy,
I'm still
filthy
missing
boy.
one.
Nuh-uh.
Yep, there you go.
I need crystals.
There you go.
You're not. There you go. Jack Whitlock, yeah. I even talked to him about this before.
Got to convert my Titan to using kinetic batteries.
Yeah, now we have the Starlink
60k feels good. Although I've got 6 stability.
Oh, you haven't bothered much with your stability?
I have though. I've put 2 neural stabilizers on there. It's because of the
okay.
unhappiness.
And it's
They're
just
all
the
very
sheer amount
unhappy.
of fault.
Yeah.
Oh, time to build a Synaptic preserver, and I'm gonna shove some pops onto my Synaptic Lathe. Just get a quick research boost. Is it worth using the crisis ships over your normal ships?
I'm not. Probably is, but I'm not.
Escort ship is the best ship in the game.
Base. It makes sense though. It's the Fallen Empire Corvette, the one that has a million fucking evasion and a bunch of weapon slots on it.
That attempted landing burn with ship. And with the booster, we're just at about 75, 76% or so on our methane and LOX, so getting pretty full there. Those are going to continue down to about 3 minutes and 20 seconds before liftoff. That's when we'll close out all the prop in the ship, and then T-minus 2 minutes and 50 seconds on the booster.
Oh, I was really confused about what he was talking about. SpaceX launch, I'm pretty sure.
Make sure the area not just around
Yeah.
the pad, but in the sea space out in the Gulf, and also in
What's
the
that?
anticipated entry point in the Indian
Hmm.
Ocean are clear. We're not tracking any blockers, any boats, anything
What do you mean?
like that in the zone right
Do you even read this server? It's all over general chat. Tachyon and Munster talking about the SpaceX.
pretty hard to make sure
Yeah, it's interesting.
right
Nope.
now the range is green.
Playing a fucking game in space about space, and it's actually happening in real life, live right now.
Oh, cool.
Really nice out here. I can confirm that.
23-year-old, he's probably too busy smoking cones and stuff.
Attempting brute force entry on an enemy
Nah,
station.
don't do drugs.
We're getting drunk.
No. I've gone drunk like 5 times. I don't like it. I don't like the feeling of not being in control. Fucking hate it.
Oh, so you're a control freak. Got it.
And then vomiting and hangovers and yeah.
Hostiles engaged.
It's more the fact you do shit before you think it through. I hate that.
I do that anyway.
It's disgusting. Hate it.
There's no difference between me drunk and me sober.
Lol.
Tachyon wasn't here. I have to give Tachyon his thing.
Give me?
Here's a thing. I give everyone else it except Zadiker.
Well, I probably can't hold that many resources, so.
Sure you can.
Sure you can.
Maybe.
Just try harder.
Someone's trying to connect.
Trying to give me 50,000 energies, 50,000. Let me have a look. Yeah, I guess so, right. Okay. I won't say no from the Galactic Bank.
The
It's not the
Galactic
first time
Credit
I've
Union.
You're like the in Game of Thrones, the Iron Bank that lends money out to everyone.
Yes.
And what happened to their army? They
You
all
got
got
annihilated.
by the dragons.
Have an army. They just give money to people
Yeah,
and they buy armies.
The Golden Legion or whatever it was.
That's not their army. They're mercenaries who go to work for anybody.
Yeah, I thought they were from the bank.
No.
They just work for the bank because the bank pays them vast sums of money.
They work for anybody. No. The Golden Company.
Sends an army there and robs them.
The Golden Company is just one of many mercenaries that are many mercenary groups that can be hired for the right price. And Cersei borrowed money from the Iron Bank in order to pay the Golden Company to come and help them fight. And they lasted about 30 seconds.
Like I said, we're going to have 2 at Cape Canaveral in Florida and 2 located at Starbase. Starbase will
So, what I'm hearing is, just like you, they'll do anything for the right price.
as we prepare to fly operational Starship missions. In fact,
Just about.
we upgraded the actuators in the chopsticks, which are responsible for swinging those arms in for a catch, and we'll be testing an operational step on this flight by moving the chopsticks to the catch position immediately after Starship flies away.
That's going to be really incredible to see. Before SpaceX launches this rocket, I got to do a real quick shout out again. So first of all, My Radar is sponsored as
Game-changing upgrades incoming.
Here, it's a huge shout out to My Radar. If you don't know them yet,
Game-changing upgrades incoming.
The next shout out goes to Raptor Roost. Those are the guys.
Spaceport breach detected. We're under siege.
After the launch, the location we're at right now is Raptor Roost. RaptorRoost.com. Check them out. Jax from Redline Helicopter Tours is in the air with.
I'm still getting observational insights from my pre-FTL nation. What age are they currently in? The Iron Age? Okay, I don't need to worry about them ascending anytime soon.
Huge shout out to them. If you're ever at Starbase, the views you can get from that helicopter are absolutely incredible. Go check them out. Redline Helicopter Tours and on South Padre Island. Thank you so much for showing up. Thank you so much for watching this with us. Like, subscribe, send us a super chat. Consider becoming a member. Consider buying our absolutely amazing Flight Test 4 shirt, and it's 20% off until the rocket launches. So you got another 10 minutes maybe. Thank you so much for doing this with us.
Lol, 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 lol,
Launch, which is supposed to be in 6 minutes from now. 6 minutes, everybody. So we have another 3 minutes.
Time for some new chrome.
What starbase did I put the Titan assembly yard on? Oh, that one. Okay, we'll go with Titan.
You ready for a lag spike?
Pause it when you do it, because that might cause a desync.
It doesn't help.
What are you doing?
Because it has to be unpaused for it to confirm.
Okay, alright.
So you'll see the ignition occur, and then you'll
You ready for all T to become large in 3, 2, 1.
Oh, he's ending a war.
Action 1.
Flight number 1, 2, and 3 saw something called the pad avoidance maneuver. That was the Starship. Immediately after
Someone's trying to connect.
After any motion, it started sliding sideways.
Someone's trying to connect.
To avoid the tower, to avoid crashing into.
You for another lag spike?
I've heard that SpaceX has reduced this
Ah.
but likely later into the flight. So a few seconds
Nope.
after the actual liftoff.
Ah,
I'm
shit.
getting a lot of I'm getting a lot of refugees.
Uh-oh.
Yes, you will.
There we go.
What the hell's going on?
I think I just ran. Zazika's desynced again.
Whatever you guys did desynced me. Lol.
Yeah, we
It
both-
was Tachyon achieving war goals against the Sildoran star regime. He ate like half of their nation. He just tripled in size.
I'm currently just going through all my planets.
I took 19 planets, 30 systems.
What did I get?
Only?
16 planets?
Not just fully reusable, but rapidly reusable as well. Meaning they want to launch 2 or 3 or 4
Upward
of them
fire.
per day.
Biosphere.
And to ensure that they change the start sequence slightly so that pad
A lot of those
I know
pop,
I'm fifth-
a lot of those
planets.
pops will be going to a good cause. Oh, 3 minutes, 3.5 minutes to launch.
Yep.
A lot of those pop will probably go to NetNet, to be fair.
Actually, I've got a shit ton of them as well. My whole screen's full of it, like bloody 50 refugee icons I gotta click on.
Go, as you can see from these incredible drone views that we have, and pad
So
cams.
you're
My
getting
entire
pop.
top bar is just refugees are coming from.
We have some clouds billowing from the locks there.
Yeah, and again, a reminder that the payload for this mission is data, and our
Probably compensation for all the what do you call them? Franchises or whatever you lost.
I didn't have any on them. I
Or
knew
branch
they were gonna
officers.
die, so I just didn't make any on them.
Just so you know, when I'm gonna mute you guys for the rocket launch. Don't mean to be rude, but I just want to listen and watch the rocket launch.
I'll be watching this rocket launch.
In the background.
Start turning it up. Actually, it's only a couple of minutes.
Attempting to perform a
and a
landing
half.
burn to have a soft splashdown in the Gulf of
So
Mexico.
I'm just gonna mute you
we
guys for now
made
until
some
I watch the
improvements from
rocket
our
launch.
flight
The historic event, yeah.
So hopefully that will work and we'll see a successful
that view.
soft splashdown. For the ship, we're hoping to
It doesn't blow up on the launch pad. Could be the biggest nuclear explosion since Hiroshima.
And that will be followed by splashdown in the Indian Ocean.
Is it a nuclear
That is the
engine?
same target as
I know.
on Flight 3, so everything
The amount of fuel on this thing.
And we just heard the call
Listen,
there.
if
Well, I'm
the
watching it
Boeing-
live.
If the Boeing rocket that launched yesterday didn't blow up, then
Yeah.
this one will be fine.
Like watching that little rocket fly compared to this one, that's so tiny. Like mini-me.
Do we have any hold? Nothing. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Put up the SpaceX audio.
I opened the stream because I was curious to watch the rocket launch, and I got an ad for Elon Musk talking about the rocket.
Hey, there was Elon Musk. See that? Elon Musk, I think he had his son on his lap.
Yeah, I see it.
Over the next couple of seconds.
Okay, we've
We're
got the
coming
view of
up
the control
on that
room.
T-minus 40 mark. Again, not planning to hold.
Where are they
If
sending
we
this
do,
rocket?
Or if we get a hold after we pass it, we
The
can
test
snap
launch
back
into orbit and then back down to Earth.
and then we can stay there for
Oh, okay.
about 30 minutes or so, if any other issue.
We
About
are
30 minutes
so
or
close
so,
to this.
if any other issue.
These SpaceX rockets, like the Falcon 9 Heavy or the Falcon Heavy,
Once we pass
the booster
T-minus
actually
40,
comes back
we'll
down
know
vertical
it's
and
out
lands, and they
from
reuse the
vehicle
rockets.
And the ground, it's running a lot of its own self-checkouts, venting different tanks and pressure lines throughout the vehicle.
T-minus 40 seconds.
Essentially built that 40 seconds, as that's about how much time it takes for the vehicle to take all of
Why
those
am I getting a
actions,
different
which is
time?
why we hold there.
Hang on,
All of
where's
that
this being
happens
launched
automated
again? Is it in
into a final
Florida?
checkout of the
Well,
TVC
it's in
Texas.
Texas, if you
How
look
we're
at the
gonna
bottom
steer.
left corner.
Texas.
Starbase, Texas.
Do not
liftoff, so
vary.
we're
Why don't you
under
literally could go
minute
outside
away.
and actually probably see it go up once it gets high enough?
Texas is fucking huge.
45 seconds.
It's so is fucking
45
space
seconds
and going
and
into
counting.
orbit. He could literally go
Shut
outside
up,
and
shut up.
actually see it up high, up in the atmosphere going up
We are
when it
past the 40
reaches
second
high
mark.
enough.
Alright, 30 seconds.
Let's listen in.
Come on.
5
come on.
seconds.
Flight Director
3,
Huntington's gonna
2,
take us through
1.
one more time for a Starship liftoff.
There goes. There goes. We got ignition, everybody. We got ignition. Oh, there it goes. And we have liftoff. Starship flying number 4, blasting up into the sky above. Oh, here comes the sound.
We have the stuff.
It is amazing. Okay. All
Vehicle
eyes.
is pitching downrange.
Bad, that's good.
Yeah. Still curious if Furry, did you go outside to see if you could see it?
Alright, 30 seconds into
Probably
flight,
wouldn't.
the-
It's literally
the
as far
rumbles are
from me as
still
it physically
building
could be.
here in
It's
the
right on
Raptor's
the Mexican
nest.
border.
We're seeing
Accuracy
32 out of
Yeah, I know.
33 engines
Once it
lit
gets
on the
high
Super
enough, you
Heavy
could literally,
right
you
now.
might not see it, you might just see it as
Coming up
Fatty.
next, it's gonna be
A light
max
going
speed,
up in the
that
sky.
maximum aerodynamic
you know, you got the best chance of anyone seeing it here.
He'll see more sitting on his ass watching it on his computer.
I don't know about the landing burn and the return burn of the
Lost one engine. One engine is not working.
It is going. It is going.
So we're gonna continue on up. We still have 30 seconds until we get to stage separation.
This is I've got an amazing view.
Speed of sound.
It looks like a clean ascent. We have one engine out, but it looks like a clean ascent.
Why aren't they showing the onboard camera?
Watching this.
Oh, there we go. Speak of the devil.
Top camera there, you're looking down from the top of the booster in the bottom left, and then a camera in the top flap of the ship looking back in the bottom right, so getting a couple of different looks as
Okay.
Starship heads uphill.
We
Once
are
get
going.
to that staging, a lot
We
of
are
things
going.
happen all at once
We are going.
simultaneously. We're gonna
Please keep
light the
flying.
engines on the ship, starting with the RVACs first, and then the 3 center sea-level engines. Before we're separated, all of that exhaust gets plumed out the side of the hot stage,
One
and
engine
then
is still
the
out.
ship will separate itself. All but the 3 center engines on the booster are going to shut down, so the booster
Everything's-
never
everything
stops
besides
its
that one
thrust
engine
while we
out
go
looks
through
nominal,
this
though.
hot stage
So
maneuver.
let's keep watching this. I did not see any tiles fly off. That's a really good thing.
The ship will be on its own power. on its way to space. So that should be coming up in just
Doesn't
about
look like it's lost
30
any heat
seconds
tiles.
now.
That's good.
As of right now, still.
Well, they
looking
just said
like
they
30
didn't see
to
Yeah.
any fall off.
And you're looking at the pictures there. There's none missing. Previous flights, there's been quite a few.
And we'll start to see those stagger down. They're going to turn
And the
off.
ship
Sorry,
can't.
Ferry, did you say something?
The ship can't survive re-entry if it loses even one tile, apparently.
Start to turn off in
It's
different
really hard
groups.
to
No
see
shit,
right
See
now.
those
okay.
3 center ones lit.
I'm watching the same feed you are.
Because underneath, it's not designed to withstand the tolerances of re-entry without the heat shield.
We've seen the same on flight number 3 though. The grid fins have moved.
Stage separation confirmed.
That's separation.
Hot staging confirmed. There you go. Booster's gone. Ship is
You can
continuing.
see the booster will actually
It seems to be drifting that way.
Those views.
booster will come back down to Earth and do a simulated landing in the ocean.
Looks like all 13 are
There you
lit.
go.
Okay, you've got a booster on the way
Game's
back
finally
to the
done.
Gulf at a
Yeah, I know.
shorter way to
Pressing
space.
start.
We got a booster going back.
Acquisition signal, status.
Not
Right,
13,
I'll just put it on
13,
very
13.
slow.
Ship chamber pressures are nominal.
Ship power and telemetry nominal.
God,
Alright,
there's
the
so
first
many.
stage currently performing the boost back burn. This is expected to last a little over 1 minute. This propels the booster back toward the coast, taking it to a landing in the waters of the Gulf of Mexico. As you can see on
Slide
your
four,
screen in the
everybody.
bottom left-hand corner, we were only using the 13 center engines from here on.
Boost back burn shut down.
Heard confirmation
trying to
there.
comment as good as I
boost back
can.
burn shut down.
H2 tank pressures are nominal.
Perfect burn done. That was a perfect boost back burn. Yep, according to
Lots of excitement. So right here, this is.
Where is the hot stage? Look at this surreal view.
As we mentioned, this is a
This is
temporary
insane.
fix to help reduce the weight of the booster, the super heavy booster. Future iterations will have a lighter weight integrated hot stage structure that won't need to be. Now, after we jettison that hot stage,
we're
the
not
booster
going
will
see the
begin
booster
to
return from here, but
attempt its water
are looking, we're watching with you.
coast for about 40 minutes or so, up to an altitude of 214 kilometers. And after its coast phase, it will attempt a controlled re-entry, including a flip maneuver and a landing burn, just before splashing down in the Indian Ocean. But as a reminder, we are not attempting.
Trajectory nominal.
Good news there. Trajectory is looking good for the ship,
Perfect.
which is on the right-hand side of your screen.
Passing 10,000 kilometers per hour, altitude 140 kilometers.
At this
Almost.
point in time, as you can see, we have no engine. It is coasting
I can
back
still
toward,
hear the rocket, by
Gulf
the
of
way, from
Mexico
down here.
for
It is
a
insanely
water
loud. It
landing
shook
and ship
everything.
under power of all 6 Raptor engines. There's 3 sea level and 3 vacuum Raptor engines
I can
that are
still
lit,
hear it.
as we can see on your screen.
Going on now.
Don't tell me I've been desynced again.
These
That wouldn't make any
views
sense.
have been looking incredible.
Munster this time.
Super
Oh.
heavy
Alright, I've got to do a
action
full rehost, guys. It's not working.
And you can hear the crowd
Wasn't
very
doing anything
excited
except
about it.
Down now.
As a
picking
reminder
tech.
for Booster,
Gulf of
the
Mexico.
primary goal today is to do a
It's
landing
venting, yep.
burn and a splashdown in the water. And we
It's
are
vent.
just
It's,
about
it might
30
be
seconds
venting
away
extra.
from
What did I
So
desync out on?
They might have
Don't know.
plus fuel on there, so they're look.
Doesn't matter.
That's the top dome.
This is basically on
Top
top
dome
of the
booster,
super heavy
missing the hot
booster.
stage, ring because they,
Top growth.
they separated that, and now you're getting a look at these views.
Game's back up.
Yes, you can see the grid
Yeah.
fin actuation. That's the view upwards.
4, 7, 2, 8. No,
This looks insane.
8, 4, 2, 7.
Species 8472.
No, it looks
See,
like a condensate.
Interested to
trail.
see if these
No, it's
engines
not
all
much,
fire
man.
for the
It's a
rocket to
condensate
slow
trail.
down.
It's a view upwards from-
We will
Rapidly
be excited
approaching the
to
ground,
see
7
the
kilometers.
13
Come on.
engines, and this
Come
is a
on.
great view on your
Oh,
left-hand
look at the
side
flap.
is a view.
Look at the
300,
previews of the
200,
booster, and
100,
the right-hand side of you.
Kilometers. Come on, engines, fire!
400.
Fire!
And
Come on, do
she's
it, do it. You can do it.
landing.
It's rapidly slowing. Oh, this is good.
That was
Oh, wow, look at this.
actually an
They did it. Oh, wow, they did it.
Doing it. Is it doing it?
They did it. Look, it's hovering above the ocean.
Come on.
Yep. I think
Simulated
they're
landing.
behind me.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. They did it. They did it. There you go. It's falling into the ocean. There you go. They did it.
Is there anyone inside the rocket?
No. It's a simulated landing of the booster coming back so they can reuse them. But it's over the water, so they've never done it before. That's the first time they've done it. And it's the largest rocket ever built, by the way.
Oh.
So they've just...
It's interesting the size of it.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
Waiting on
I
Nep.
mentioned something that's penis shaped and it's big, and somebody goes,
Yes, it doesn't look like the upper stage has lost any heat tiles.
What do you expect me to say?
There's Nep. There's Nep.
Has just touched down in the Gulf of
Oh, look,
Mexico,
it's a
35 miles
giant flying
downrange.
vagina.
It's just this insane.
No one says nothing. You're all gay.
Now we have to. The attitude looks good. Like the control looks good. It doesn't rotate. That is very important.
So that was really... So what that booster just did is it simulated a landing back to its launch pad, and it actually gets caught by two massive mechanical arms. It catches it sort of in midair. And that's what they just simulated. And now the next part is they have to test this.
They simulated it. They did it.
No, that's what they simulated. Like they had a virtual system running because I listened to all the pre mission build up, and that's what they were simulating. That's why it hovered over the water for a few seconds really slowly. It was waiting for the arms to basically grab it and hold it in place.
And did the arms grab it and hold it?
Well, there's no arms out there in the middle of the ocean. So, but that's... All SpaceX crew were cheering, so I think it was successful.
Really? They weren't there? I thought... Then what happened? It just floats in the surface in the water? What?
No, it just sinks to the bottom of the ocean now. It's destroyed. It was never designed to be like they weren't going to reuse this one. This is a test. The next one they might. First they had to prove that they could catch it safely without it like exploding, and they had to get all the they had to get all. Well, firstly, just all those engines firing at the end. That didn't happen in the last one, and it blew up about 1.5 kilometers up. This time, all the engines fired, and it rapidly slowed to a really slow descent, and so they could catch it. So maybe the next one they'll actually try it back at the launch pad.
Okay, so we have a few tiles missing.
And the other one's just what, orbiting? Is it coming back down? Nope.
It will in a while. It's coming back. It's actually coming down off the coast of West Australia, actually out in the Indian Ocean. If it makes the full, re-entry and stuff.
Well, there you go. Shit, maybe you can go outside and have a look.
It's all cloudy
See
here.
something coming.
We've got a big cold front here. The whole sky's blocked.
Where are you, monster? In Australia. You
Other
south.
side.
He's a
I'm on
Mel.
the good side.
He's a Melbourneian.
West Coast.
East?
Until it comes to re-entry.
East
It's going to be
Coast.
very interesting. Watch
Oh,
out for.
you mean the place overrun with casinos?
Yeah, there's
Okay.
the good
There's
side of the
casinos
country,
here
not the fucking
too.
shit side that's all fucking desert and hot.
And then that first ever
Wow.
in the water. So
Too many casinos everywhere.
I'm 3.5 miles away from the rocket.
No, there's only
Surrounded by my
one
family and friends actually right now.
major casino in every capital city.
just under 40 minutes
Yep.
from now. So a lot
That's,
still to come, but
that's more than there is in the US.
start this mission off.
They won't do the re-entry for about 40 minutes.
It is not comparable to anything else, even SLS.
That match was incredible. Back over to you, Jesse.
Apparently, they have lost a couple of heat tiles, so we have to fix Bide's re-entry.
Wow.
No, this isn't
I am
right.
still trying to catch my breath here. That was some incredible
Would it be-
views that we
Yeah,
have
yeah,
never
yeah.
seen before.
That would be a very
It has
interesting.
been non-stop since
Fuck you all.
liftoff, and
Yep.
with the
Ready?
booster
Yeah,
having
go
completed
FIFA.
its
Have a little bit
job
of
for the
time.
day,
Fuck you all.
we're going to take a short break.
What it means is now that part was successful, that booster, in future launches, when this the actual Starship section can carry 100 people, 100 tons or 100 people into orbit.
8:30 local time.
So they'll be able to fly up basically like an aeroplane, take off like an aeroplane, and then the booster comes back down, they catch it, and they can reuse it in a couple of days. They refurbish it, off it goes again. And their goal is to build hundreds of these things.
we will try to bring those to you live.
Exactly. Views or no views.
Excuse
We'll
me,
see
I
you
am
back
very
here
tired.
at T plus 40 minutes for coverage of Starship's re-entry, flip maneuver,
Okay, I'm gonna turn
landing
it off
burn,
now.
and splashdown.
We watched the best part.
I'll keep it running because I want to see. The best part is the re-entry, actually, for the
You
Starship.
said it's in 40 minutes, didn't you?
Yeah. About 40 minutes, I think. That's what they
Hang on,
said.
does it stop streaming?
I think they've just stopped broadcast. SpaceX has just stopped their onboard thing for the moment. They're probably doing some... Because while they're up there for 40 minutes, they're going to do a whole series of other tests and do bits and pieces while they're up there. Yeah, they said they'll... If there's anything good to show, they'll show it.
Oh, I'm gonna go have a piss while everyone else is.
These desyncs are pissing me off. Did Polaris launch release another patch tonight? Yeah. Did you see they had to release a hot fix for 3.12.3? Now it's 3.12.4 because of major crashes happening.
What was that? What kind of crash?
They had to release a hot fix on Friday. Not sure. It just says addressing crash affecting some players trying to start a new game in 3.12.3. So when you try to start a new game, for a lot of people, apparently it crashed. So it was one just major one crash.
It'll take a minute or two to get the files over from the server, but then we should be ready to show you a replay of the launch.
This Starship, they've got contracts with NASA to help NASA build a moon base within the next couple of years, to start within a couple of years from now. So they've got like a really tight timeline to really try and get this working, and so they can start getting all the cargo and stuff up there.
But you see, it's all about that government funding. They got that moon base plans. They're getting all that money.
It's starting to sound like a TV show. What was it?
Yeah, for all mankind. Yeah.
That's the one. It's starting to sound like that.
But the difference with this is that SpaceX has no competitor. There is no one else that can do what SpaceX is doing.
NASA.
NASA's a joke compared to this. This is NASA.
I know, but that's the only. Well, yeah. Yeah. They're the only ones doing big ass shit like this.
Like it's Artemis program, right? Which is big rockets that's got, which is designed to go back to the moon, and they will have a few launches, I think. But each launch or something costs something like $3 billion, and the launch from the rocket is just something like 100 million a launch, and they're going to get it down to like 20 million a launch or something like that, or less.
Yeah.
Time for some.
So it's just crazy. Well, you think 3 billion to 100 million right now, 100 million is 30 times less. Which means that any business out there, any companies and stuff, will just go to SpaceX to, launch their stuff into orbit. And it means things like orbital hotels and tourism and all that sort of thing sort of becomes possible.
No, I don't think we should go that way yet. It should be more going out and getting resources so you could fund that shit at a later date. You need to bring back resources so you can continue doing this and not deplete the resources on the planet. So you can bring back the resources.
They'll be doing that. Okay, good. We got that. Once they perfect this system and it gets to orbit and they can use it safely for humans, then SpaceX, there's nowhere in the solar system they will not be able to go with this system. SpaceX will dominate the entire solar system. So the only concern I have is a private company having domination over the whole solar system. They can do what they like, pretty much. That's the
It's
only
just
concern.
capitalism.
True. It's like the capitalism.
There's no difference between a government owning it and a company owning it.
It's like it wasn't the governments that went out from Europe in the the 15th century to Asia and Africa and stuff like that. It was the companies that did it first. Dutch East Indian Trading Company, the British India Trading Company, and all that sort of stuff. There's businesses. There's businesses that started colonialism, not the governments.
Correct.
There's so many refugees just getting thrown into the fucking neural chips. And they have the grateful refugee modifier for plus 10% happiness.
That because I'm putting all these pops into the...
It's not just you, it's me too.
Oh, hang on, this is the wrong... Whoops.
I'm pretty sure we're all giving each other more and more pop.
Not me. I don't accept refugees.
Okay, I've already converted them. Okay, that's what it was.
Yes, no, audio's back. Okay, so if I cut out again, it's just the way it is. We're working on it in the background. It's really good to hear that my voice is back again.
Time for some new Chrome.
95,000 tech.
And all this kind of stuff. So what I was just saying is that SpaceX seems to have tried to catch a virtual booster.
What's yours at, Zazaker?
The booster was landing out in the ocean. Chopsticks, which...
If he's even there.
Probably not.
It's a time lapse, but this is sped up. But that's what the chopsticks did while the booster was landing out in the ocean. So that is very, very likely a virtual
95,000's a joke.
combined with a virtual landing out in the ocean. So our theory was correct, and this is just absolutely amazing that we were just able to prove this. They actually tried to
Time for some new Chrome.
Starbase just with the data from the booster out at the ocean. I froze. Yeah, well, we're like, expect no glitches. It's going to get better over time. The further we
I wonder how scorched the ground looks around where the rocket launched. 'Cause that shit was incinerated.
streaming from a Brazilian YouTube channel. I managed to get him up here so that he has the prime spot to stream this from. And he gave me a really, really good idea on what to do as backup. So we're going to try that for next time as well. But so far, I think I'm still visible at least. That's a good thing. Data, exactly. I'm reading the chat as well right now. I'm having a hard time reading out questions. Give me a second. I'll try to bring that up again to see if I can answer a few more questions while we are in the coast phase. So the ship still has awaiting accretion.
I have a planet called Feature Creep.
More and more nervous about that because normally it doesn't take that long. So we're going to just take a look out.
What a perfectly named planet.
Maybe updates, them coming back to comment again.
So, Tachyon,
Yeah.
I moved all my pop to the lathe. Guess how much I've got?
How much?
Take a wild guess.
I know 100,000. I don't know.
More.
Well, I've got the 10K research now. I'll get my lathe working.
151,000.
That's crazy.
It really fucking is.
I've got 209. I got 219 pops in my lathe.
Oh, this person built a quantum catapult. Cool.
Oh, I just found something really funny.
Game-changing upgrades incoming.
Do.
Yeah.
It's a secret.
Okay. No, it's a secret. It's a secret.
1% stability on my lathe. What the hell?
Yes. Yes, you will.
I'll tell you if you kill Lypheus for me.
I'll be killing him, don't worry.
Them back. God, I'm losing so much food.
Yeah.
I got a ton of it.
These stupid planets and all their buildings. I bet.
I'm spending 8,000 energy credits on my ships.
Really?
Yep. Only.
Speed up a little bit. Yeah. Oh wait.
But yeah, that was insane. So we lost.
Someone just said in chat, not the basement.
We lost an engine on ascent. We lost an engine on descent, and now we have.
It's stayed not the. I mean, I gotta go, but
It switched to someone else's perspective until he fixes his mic issues. And someone commented in chat, not the basement, when it switched over.
Game-changing upgrades incoming.
No, not Glorp.
The Glorpadart?
I had a scientist from an astral rift named Glorp, and he just died.
Glorpadart. Oh, Glorp.
I can't believe they landed it. Okay, so Felix seems to be in the camp of they're gonna try and land it. They're gonna try and catch it next time. I don't know, just because they, if you watched, like, when you were watching it, you could see, like, they did lose an engine, and it seemed like there was more than just an engine, because there was quite a bit of debris, so it was not a calm loss of engine. So yeah, something tells me that engine just does not exist anymore, and probably a few things around it don't exist anymore as well. So it seems like they should.
Time for some new chrome.
It seems like they'll probably be working on that. They did do the virtual catch attempt, and I mean, of course, it did land somehow in the water. That was.
New augments researched. Strap in.
The 22k research, is that alright?
Woo! You can still you still manually move all your pop.
Yeah, I am.
Okay. Yeah, it took me a while to manually move all of them as well.
Yeah, and I'm trying to downgrade bloody stuff, buildings and crap on my empire.
I need to produce a lot more Unity. I could stop all my edicts.
I don't know. All my pops, all the other robot species convert. That's good. Yeah. 3.
Game-changing upgrades incoming. New augments researched. Strap in.
Because have all of us just stopped being at war?
I'm still in a forever
Alright.
war with the Void Hive.
Time for some new chrome.
Still waiting for what?
Forever war. I mean, neither of us are ever going to actually fight because the AI is constantly trying to go through a wormhole that I'm just infinitely dimensional locking.
Ah, okay.
Trying to get the power back up at Raptor Roost right now, and we're going to put the replay on the screen. So this is from our camera.
I want to go get that L gate, but I also don't want to block you.
Time for some new chrome.
We're fast forwarding through it a little bit there, but yeah, we'll let you know if SpaceX's stream gets anything back, and they come back.
Time for some new chrome.
Oh wow, that is. So this is from our own camera, and you can see. Okay, so it does look like they still did a bit of an avoidance spur. We did not realize how loud the audio was because we have it a fair bit quieter here, so if that was a little loud, sorry for y'all. Yeah. So y'all probably got what the official audio, so that's probably how loud Felix was hearing it. Hopefully it wasn't too bad. So Felix is still trying to fix that situation out at Raptor Roost, but yeah, I mean, it's a fairly small.
New augments research. Strap in.
And there was a lot of people there with a lot of equipment, so a lot of power drain. So you can kind of understand why they might have lost power. Oh wow, that is beautiful. It's incredible to see because on the last two flights they had all 33 engines burning perfectly. So we got those beautiful mock diamonds. We have views on SpaceX's stream now. All right, so we're gonna pull that up real quick. Okay. Okay, there we go. There we go. Oh, that is.
I actually don't have enough pop.
So it
I have 1,712 of my own pop, and it's not enough.
Okay, so the placement of this camera is behind the heat shield. We'll see if it survives. There is a possibility that the camera does not survive re-entry along with the ship, but assuming the ship survives re-entry, there is a possibility this is the last time we'll see the camera. But if it comes back on after re-entry, then we should hopefully see the flip and landing.
Game-changing upgrades incoming.
Looking forward to a lot because we have not seen one of those since SN15 about 2 years ago now. It's been a while. And yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to see if any of the procedures have changed. And if the heat shield tiles really make a difference. Because SN15 had a few heat shield tiles back in the day, but this is, it did not have a full Starship Springs heat shield tiles. I believe Ship 20 was the first one to actually have a full set of heat shield tiles. So
Build job complete.
they've come a long way though. This is now Ship 29. So
Game-changing upgrades incoming.
double since
I'm not getting the auto forge, even though I'm doing only repeatables.
But yeah, hopefully
How do you get rid of a commander or a leader? Like,
Dismiss.
incredible views of the planet.
Just go to the leaders section, click on any leader you want, and then there's a dismiss leader button.
Well, it looks like also they're keeping orientation, so we should be able to actually properly test the heat shield. And Jonathan's back now, so we need to say
Game-changing upgrades incoming.
Yeah, I was muted there for a second. But it does also appear that Raptorus is regaining power slowly. So
Damn it, can we end this war? I have 67 planets to fucking go organize. I don't want to be in war.
How many planets do you go to get?
As many as possible.
No, but how many are you conquering? What does it say you'll get?
What do you mean? I'm total war. I just
Oh.
get what I get.
Yeah.
He gets what he gets and he doesn't throw a fit.
Resource storage fuel. Minerals, energy credits, astral threads.
Leave it in a second. Yes, there we go. Okay, so we'll bring the timeline up real quick. Yes, that's the timeline with all the events after liftoff.
It goes up to engine cutoff though. Okay.
Oh, great. Cool. That's the wrong one as well.
It's fine though. So yeah, 4725 is the number we're looking for. Now, once again, because they lost. Actually, I don't know if y'all heard it, but they got the animation.
Let's see if they're also.
Let's check for audio.
In communication.
Yes, so they're out of so it's just listening. I'm just saying.
Did they stop talking?
Just about, yeah.
They stopped talking right as we stopped. Okay.
Perfect. Guess they don't like
Yeah,
us.
that's right, Kate. And Starlink's what's really allowing us to capture as much data as possible, especially through this re-entry. Updated animation.
I hope we get a view like that. I
see it
wonder
for
if
real
SpaceX
today.
has any drone
But
ships.
these live views that we're getting now, we're going to continue to get through Starlink. It's going to allow us to get as much data as possible, which we've said it before, we're going to say it 9,000 times. The data is the payload on these flights. So as much as we can learn, that's just going to pay dividends on all of our future flights and help us get Starship to an operational phase.
New augments research. Strap in.
Obviously, a really critical phase of the flight, and it's the one that we're now most focused on cracking to get us closer to that full reusability. Starlink is going to be able to send us data back all the way through re-entry. We've done some additional testing. We're expecting to be able to get data from Starlink thanks to its high frequency, the orientation and everything of Starship, all the way through re-entry. Got a new view here. We have two external views. We have this one on flight through. We've got two for this one. And we're going to continue adding views as we continue to evolve Starship. Again, this is an experimental vehicle. Believe me, I want as many camera views as you all do. So
Game-changing
huge
upgrades
shout out
incoming.
to the AVI and the software teams and everybody that's been working with us. We're getting more cameras on Starship. Not just because it looks cool, but this provides an incredible insight into re-entry, which is, historically a really tough window to look through. The physics of re-entry are insanely intense. One of my favorite NASA astronauts, Victor Glover, recently described it is with the forces, the flows, the temperatures, it's like pointing at a raging river in one spot and saying, tell me exactly what's happening right there. And that's what a ship is experiencing as it goes through, as it's moving through the atmosphere at
shit.
More than 5 miles
Uh-oh.
up to thousands of degrees. So just having visual representation, just being able to see what's happening is incredibly valuable. So these views are going to be through Starlink. We've got this one. This is in one of the forward flaps looking back. So if you see it rotating around, that's because again it's embedded in one of those forward flaps. So as we get through and we start to build up density in the atmosphere,
The joys of managing
this view is going to move around
57 planets.
and then the other one we had a little bit earlier is looking at one of the other forward
It's fun,
flaps
isn't
on
it?
the other side. Eventually we're
Getting so much energy.
cameras to Starship, get a couple of different views.
Time for some new chrome.
Basic jobs. Here we go. I can get rid of that. I can get rid of that.
Let me settle status quo.
We've
Annoying
constructed something game-changing.
Cubs.
Build job complete.
Oh, you can't build more than one robot manufacturing nexus on a planet. It lets you, but you can't do it.
Starship's starting to re-enter the atmosphere, Munster.
Yep. Okay.
Everybody's rooting
Uh,
for space right now. Let's do this.
That is beautiful.
Anyone got some energy they can give me? I'm happy to give you minerals or something.
I can give you some.
Alloys?
I can give you all of them.
I can give you alloy. If you give
I'll
me
give you
alloys, I'll
energy.
give you energy. I've got 1,000,000 energy stored.
Same.
Someone's trying to connect.
Well, who gives it cheapest price?
I'll give it to you for
I don't
free.
want to.
Oh, there you go. I've already got some. There you go. Thank you.
Second goal. The
There
first
you
goal
go.
they've already managed with a little bit of problems. So we saw some parts flying off the
Money
booster
is
while
not a
it was
problem.
touching
I'm
down,
losing
but
so
it
much
touched
energy.
down in the ocean, and we did see the chopsticks move. So this is incredible, and this is the second thing.
To
Survive peak.
get rid of
re-entry
these
heating.
ops or
This
something.
is what it comes down to right now. We're seeing the Starship light up in plasma, in ionized plasma right now. This is just absolutely insane. It is not
New
spinning.
augments
It has the
research.
right
Strap in.
orientation. Let's see if it can do this. Let's see if it can do this.
Hey.
Come
Hey.
on.
Look at this view.
90 kilometers and dropping fast.
Viewing downwards, by the way, if you're wondering what the orientation is,
Yeah.
you're looking towards the engine section and you're
Yeah.
seeing the aft flap.
It looks like
the left aft flap in the picture.
it looks
angled
like they might
upwards.
have lost telemetry.
They have lost telemetry. Okay.
Yeah.
But this,
no,
there
telemetry's
goes,
back.
there goes.
But
There was a
we've
little bit
lost
of data
video.
there. Watch
Okay.
watch the
still
overlay
good.
from SpaceX. This is very important because it shows you if they still have connection.
Am I
Right
lagging
now
this
it's
out?
still at least sometimes
Yes.
transmitting something,
Heavily.
which is already incredible because normally a vehicle does not
that's live
transmit
video
anything.
now.
It's locked down a little bit.
Flap is moving.
Did we just see
Yeah,
flap
the
movement?
flap is still moving. They still have live video.
Look at this.
Oh wow. Oh, you can see. It looks like you can see some stuff going.
Come on, Ship 29.
near the
Come
skirt.
on, Ship
We're
29.
coming through the atmosphere.
Remember, they are missing those tiles near the skirt. So
I
you
know.
might see stuff.
We'll
Oh,
see. We'll see how it goes.
Jonathan, you've swapped with Felix.
Yes. There I am back
Time
again.
for some new chrome.
Look at this view.
Look. Oh, that is beautiful. It's.
Is it a sunrise that
No,
we're
I
looking
think it's.
at there?
I think it's in the dark.
Is it the plasma?
Yeah, that's all plasma. That's all plasma.
This is incredible.
Look at that bright.
This is an
purple.
incredible view.
That's from the oxygen molecules. That's
It's
from the oxygen molecules.
it's slowing
really
down right now.
ripped apart.
Altitude 78 kilometers.
It's
26,000 kilometers per hour, and that's the problem of bringing back an upper stage. The booster
we
is way
still have
easier because it's
signal?
not nearly as fast.
I
This
guess
is
they were.
insane.
Oh, look at behind the booster. It looks like something is going on around the skirt. So
I don't believe it.
this.
I don't believe this. This is just absolutely incredible stuff.
This is further than they made it last time, I believe.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes,
Look
it
at
is.
that.
Look at it burning.
Wow.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
Make it through the atmosphere, maybe.
It's like a giant brake pad, just one that
Was
shouldn't
it?
wear away.
26,000, rapidly slowing down now. 73 kilometers.
Wow. I wonder the G's that it's pulling.
Oh, look at this. Wow, brute force burning heat.
We've constructed something
highly
game-changing.
taxing on the ship.
Game-changing upgrades incoming.
How is they still live? This is insane.
Yes, 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 yes. Keep going. This is just absolutely incredible.
We've constructed something
What is this
game-changing.
thing doing?
I'm so fucked.
Yeah, it's insane.
What
It's
happened?
insane.
I for whatever reason couldn't renew my dimensional lock. It didn't give me the option to renew it, so they just walked into my wormhole and I'm about to die to the entire Void Hive fleet.
Where's the other end of the wormhole?
It is going down.
Whose territory?
It's slowing down
The
rapidly,
other end is into the Void Hive.
going down rapidly, which tells you that the angle is pretty shallow. Look at this.
Have fun with that.
I haven't seen
I
any
believe in you.
shield tiles other than the one that flew off at the start.
And how was that a joint
Let's hope it
operation?
wasn't in a critical spot. Right now, the Starship is still going. 50 minutes into the mission, and we still have a broadcast.
Oh, we finally ended the war.
How do I destroy a habitat? Can you disband it?
It's still very fast.
Nope.
So
You have to
You
completely
can
reset
take
all.
all your pops off of it.
perfectly.
I did.
Perfectly.
I did take it off.
That is working, and that is the biggest
can't
improvement
destroy
on
it,
the
though.
ship so far compared to the last.
What
Damn.
wormhole are you talking about?
Lose,
Oh, the one at the north?
They still have attitude control. The flaps are
New
controlling
augments
the
research.
angle of
Nah,
attack
which one are you
against the
talking about?
atmosphere right now, and the ship
Wait,
is
what?
getting. I wouldn't be surprised
What
if they were already
wormhole are you talking about? The one in
past
Abradee?
peak
Abri?
Yeah, which one do you think the Void Hive just took? Hello?
Look at this view. Incredible stuff.
Did you see who I just went to war with?
They're slowing
The
down
Void Hive?
fast, bleeding off a
Yes.
lot of speed. How
Woo.
do they
Yes.
still have views of this?
It's
shit-
Starlink. Starlink. Kudos to the
Yeah.
Starlink team. That's
Yeah,
what
this
makes
is
this possible.
incredible.
Yes.
I'm not gonna
Absolutely
die.
Impossible stuff. Impossible stuff.
Wow.
I am just amazed. Look at the sparks.
Wow.
I
am
can't
so
build
rooting
that
for Ship 29 right now.
robot manufacturing nexus on any planet. They won't let me.
Oh, there's a few
Yeah.
sparks.
It's
still
broken.
bugged. Yeah, remember? We've
broken,
talked
okay.
about this. It's still
How is the
bugged.
camera still alive?
In this
too? That's
version,
one
it's
of my
bugged.
questions. It must be on the very back of.
Only normal empires can build it. Like,
Okay, so either the AI is still using Lathe ship designs, or for whatever reason my ships just suck ass. I lost literally every single ship I have. They lost 5.
Wow.
Everything looks nominal so
He's
far.
got a lot of check.
It's lost at least one heat tile, but if that's not in a critical spot, we might actually see this thing re-enter and splash down in the doing a flip maneuver and a landing burn. That's all the stuff we're hoping for right now. So if they actually pull this off, this would be a major step forward, especially this on Starship. Meaning this isn't even the updated hardware. The second Block 2 Starship is going to be way more advanced again. Not even talking about Block 3. We're seeing huge improvements on each launch, and that is what this comes down to, and that's why excitement is guaranteed and success is a possible outcome. Everybody, this is us watching SpaceX make history.
Yeah.
How to It might be a reflection. Yeah, you see this little hotspot on the aft flap, but it might be a reflection. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. This is you witnessing SpaceX re-entering a 120-ton upper stage. 120 ton.
It looks like there are some sparks coming from around where they didn't have the heat shield. My guess would also be that the tile they lost was around that section, and they lost it after hot staging. So just the pressure from hot staging.
Yep.
There's the other view.
Look at this view. They are even able to still do camera production there, like switching between the views and everything. They seem to have an excellent data stream to the ship right now.
Game changing.
Yeah, there's still a fair bit of E3.
Oh, there's stuff flying there.
Oh.
But they're past peak heating now. You can even see it in the. Oh no, this looks pretty. Yeah.
Oh, they lost a flap. It looks like, or they're losing it. Yeah,
flap?
it's burning through the flap, or at least burning behind it. I can't tell. Let's hope
really
it's
hard
behind.
to tell.
Okay, yeah, it's behind.
Oh fuck, I have to go.
It's really hard to tell.
This is ridiculous. I still can't believe we have signal.
This is crazy. Look at this. Yes.
Game changing
So we're
upgrades
at 21,000 kilometers. We're still watching Ship 29 re-entering the atmosphere. You see all the plasma engulfing the ship. You see all sorts of things flying, which makes me really worried, because this is not an ablative heat.
Of course, after my
So
fleet gets
whenever you
destroyed
see
is when the
something
Fallen Empire
flying,
gets fucking pissy with
that's
me.
not what it
I'm
is-
gonna
what it is
fucking
supposed
kill
to do.
myself.
So we'll have to wait and see. All these sparks flying
New
by are
augments
definitely
research.
not
Strap
normal.
in.
Yeah. Oh, I thought.
Holy cow! Look at this.
Look at that. That's a lot of sparks, though.
Look at all this.
The blue tinge. That's from.
Might that be metal?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, this is not nominal. This is not nominal. At least I hope it is nominal.
This is.
I've never seen this before. That's the thing. You know, this is the first time we can witness this live. So we're guessing. We're literally guessing because there is no other live stream of this kind of stuff. This is the first time you're watching this.
Yeah.
It makes it. It is way further along than the last launch, though. Ship 28 didn't make it nearly as much.
Should we have SpaceX's audio on?
Go ahead.
Where we pointed out we had some intentionally missing tiles. Where we've got some sensors looking at just how hot it's getting around there. We intentionally put those in essentially the least critical part of the heat shield, where if you had any kind of a breach, it wouldn't be great for
Yeah, I was talking
reusability,
about
but
the missing
would be
tiles
critical for actual
down here.
making it through the re-entry into
At
the landing.
the engine section, they had 2 tiles missing, but this looks more than that.
Yeah.
58 kilometers.
Although,
we're continuing.
who knows? Maybe
We're guessing though. We're guessing. So
right now
anybody's
we are,
guess
we are
is
over
as
the
good
Indian
as
Ocean.
mine
We're
right now
actually
because
getting
I have no
closer and
experience
closer
with
to
this.
that expected splash
I know
zone,
rockets, but
which
this
is
is
just to the off the northwest corner of Australia.
This is surreal.
You keep an eye on our speed. The speed is dropping. We're hitting the thicker
This is
part of the
absolutely
atmosphere
surreal.
now.
I'm
The speed's
missing
gonna
the
start
words.
dropping precipitously. We're gonna start
so
getting
are
to
they actually gonna
I have to
transfer
go.
pretty soon. And then after that, we'll get
It's
into
You going out here?
That's all I can say.
we're moving less than the speed
Yep.
of sound, but
Alright.
wow, what a light show so far.
Well, I see why I couldn't renew the dimensional lock. It's because as soon as the dimensional lock timed out, the fucking Void Hive placed one.
Oh, lol.
Oh, really?
But the AI casually doing it's being able to do anything instantly just to fuck over the player moment. I love this.
The forward flaps.
Right.
Yeah, this is disassembling.
Back on Monday.
We're strategically putting some cameras around the
Yes.
plane, just look at
It's burning
the
through.
different areas.
In a life.
Looks like space gonna crash. Its flaps being burnt through.
Starting to come
Oh,
apart
the
a
flap
little.
is just disconnecting.
Yeah, we're soon going to
Alright.
see.
Yeah, it does appear that we have a
Don't
little
save
bit
it
of
yet.
burn through there. We can see
I'm still building
some
buildings.
rubble flying off. What a show it has been. It's been like watching Interstellar or something.
Got like 40 more well, 30, 20, no, about 15, 20,
How are we still
Uh,
watching?
20 something welds to go through.
You did it all. Look at this. How is it still streaming?
It looks like they lost part of the. It looks like they lost part of the cover on the back. It's literally just burning straight. That is
Just
beautiful.
melting
It's
through
melting.
the flap live as we witness this.
How?
14,000 kilometers power, 53 kilometers height. The flap is not visible
And
anymore
build
now.
one of
Look
these.
at this action.
Wow. We still have telemetry.
Can you
so
turn up
it's still
SpaceX a
live.
little bit more?
Just high heat re-entry
You
as
can see it
possible.
just flap off a little
Ideally, we'd love to make it all the way down and perform that landing burn and flip maneuver, but we may not get that far today. We will see.
Again,
Can
this
they
is
flip
a
with only
test,
one-
and we are gathering as much data as possible, visual data as well, which we can see
Build
here.
one of
We are
them.
getting a lot of debris covering the camera on your screen, but we can still see some of those sparks and flames from that high heat as ship is making its way
Gosh,
back
it's
down
gonna
to
feel
Earth.
so good once I
Ship
finish
now
fucking
at 50
building all this
kilometers
shit.
and closing.
It's still.
The good news is we still
Like
got
placing to
looks like the
command
camera
the
lens has
commands for
cracked.
the
Yeah.
to be
It's
built.
safe to say the ship's getting a
Blah,
little
blah,
beat
blah,
up, but
blah.
that's to be expected on a test flight. We are still learning how to improve the ship for total survival and recovery of the high heat re-entry.
I'm honestly impressed that we're still getting this live view despite how much debris is coming off of this flap right now.
Yep, agreed.
The fact that we've got it is good news.
Oh.
And I may have jinxed it.
Signal.
I apologize.
The signal might have just disintegrated.
Bugger.
Oh no, it's back! It's back! Still alive for a little bit longer. Dude, it's rapidly slowing as well. I wonder if it'll make it through the atmosphere. 46 kilometers.
What altitude you got it at?
45 kilometers.
I got it at 44.
Yeah, you're a few seconds in front.
Still moving.
Look at their speed.
We still have live
Speed's
views.
rapidly descending.
Approaching maximum antidynamic pressure. External temperature is dropping.
Past peak heating.
The temperature's dropping now.
Okay, good news. Those external pressures are dropping. The question is, how much the ship is left? We can't really tell. We can still see
42.
some of that particulate coming off.
But they should have
And
that around
unfortunately,
that
we
area,
do
so
have
we
a
might get
cracked
views.
camera lens.
You could still
But
see.
for any
You could still see
photographers
sparks
out there
through the cracks.
and
Look
videographers,
at that. If
we
you
know
just
that
You still have a
that's
camera?
part of the gig sometimes.
Yeah, and you can see that
I
the
think
speed
the other
is
camera
rapidly
disintegrated.
slowing down.
Oh,
That's
did it?
a
Oh,
very
But,
okay.
you know, you can still see stuff through the
Yeah, I know.
Good camera.
I know. Yeah, you can still see a little bit.
The only spot you can see is where the glass disintegrated, or whatever is there,
Yeah,
plexiglass.
dead
but-
center at the dead center at the
Yeah.
bottom in the far right.
They're nearly
Yeah.
through. They're nearly.
Oh, signal's gone. 39 kilometers up.
Never be able to do a
Oh, yeah, I just saw some flash of something.
Or I should say, more light coming through the view that we have through that cracked.
Shame because they're nearly through the atmosphere, but probably once they hit the atmosphere, it'll start to tumble because the air gets too thick then.
We can pull it off.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
the flap completely disintegrated already.
If the ship is still around, we
You're
will
getting telemetry.
Maximum dynamic pressure.
Yeah, they probably have a backup one somewhere.
maximum dynamic
Yeah, they
pressure
do.
being
If you look at the
moment
awaiting
in which the
acquisition of
vehicle
signal screen, there's an
experiences
extra one.
the greatest amount of aerodynamic pressure. Speed still dropping. We're now at 37 kilometers above the ocean.
This is
I'm trying to do this as fast as possible.
Splashdown in the water in the Indian Ocean.
Plummeting.
We don't have a live view right now, but because we're still getting data and telemetry,
I'll tell you
that
when
does
I'm done.
tell us that ship is still doing okay.
I'm still
at
doing
least.
shit too. Since you are.
There
Well,
we go.
camera's back. All right.
The game's paused. I'm just doing upgrades and building all the buildings.
Yes, and collecting data, continuing to
Don't do it for
collect
too.
data
Do
as we
things
get closer and
for
closer
too long
to
while
Earth.
it's paused. It'll cause.
Oh, the telemetry just shifted massively.
Starship is at 30 kilometers altitude. Mach 2.
Listen and listen.
I survive all the way down.
It's it's bobbing up and down now. Oh, it's about to be straight.
Oh, looks like we might. I thought maybe it might clear up. It is a little bit. Now at T plus 1 hour, 3
Oh,
minutes.
it's on a
Would you
nosedive now.
volunteer?
Into Starship Flight
Would you
4.
volunteer to be in the first safe one of those?
The ship
Like it's
can hang
first
on. It's probably
test with actual
potentially
real
hanging
live
on
humans?
by a couple of bolts and threads. But it's still
I
going.
probably not.
Excellent news.
I'll wait for a couple other dummies.
Incredible. We're about to go under 1,000.
It's below 1,000 kilometers. It's well down in the atmosphere now. It's 19 kilometers, 18 kilometers.
Yeah, but I don't think it's supposed to be a nosedive. Oh, wait.
Pause. Don't unpause the game.
Starship is subsonic.
Subsonic, they're telling us it's traveling below the speed
I
of
need
sound.
to get going. In the game, that is.
I think they stopped.
The other guys left. We're not playing anymore. I'm just building all the buildings and then
See shit
telling them
moving.
to stay.
You see that?
Yeah, yeah.
Unfortunately, we can't see through the.
Those flaps are made of bloody super strength.
Picture's getting a bit clearer.
11 kilometers over
Dust
the
is
ocean.
the dust is
It's
like.
incredibly important. Even if you know, it breaks up.
And it's slowing down dramatically.
It's hitting the thicker air now.
Oh shit! You can see now.
Okay, the next milestone will be initiation of the flip maneuver and landing burn.
Gonna try the burn. Oh, okay.
On the bottom right corner of your screen, for those 3 center engines to relight, they will gimbal.
Oh shit!
Let's go. A bunch of the engines will relight after this.
Flips itself back up vertical and hopefully lands.
At least they're getting a lot of data for the next flight, the next test.
Well, now they know the flaps do not completely survive re-entry.
Wow. Probably a few heat tiles that fell off.
Oh, it started to go. Oh no, it's gone back down.
This is incredible.
Damn.
Getting very close to splashdown.
These fireflies are
2 kilometers. Yeah, it's doing the flip maneuver. That's what it is.
Wish we could see more, but we'll take it.
And you can see the. Oh, you can see that.
Starship is at 2 kilometers altitude. Terminal north.
I think it's survived. It worked. It's alive. It lives.
There we go. It's turning upright. Yeah.
It's landed. There you go. It survived.
The flap just
Good
blew
too.
off.
The engine's fired. Wow, look at that. The engines are fired because it's slowed right down.
It's all over, Mike. It's landed.
Oh yeah, there you go. It must, yeah. I'm a few seconds behind my stream for some, probably because I'm streaming or something.
Just refresh the stream and you'll get you back up to date.
That's alright. So they made it. Wow.
When if you watch when it lands, the flap blows off.
Yeah, I did see. Yeah, you can see it moving around.
They landed vertically, and then it you know, slowed right down to 0 kilometers now, and then it just splashed into the ocean. It's sinking down in the Indian Ocean off our coast now.
Starship landing burn shut down.
2 engines. There's the final call for landing burn shutdown, but we'll
Is it
go back through all the
retrievable?
data, but we did get confirmation that a landing
Deep in the Indian Ocean.
Starship
Depends on if they have things on standby for it.
They're not
They planted them in the ocean successfully, but
yeah, but they're not planning to.
Were there plans
They're
to
not, they're not
rescue
planning
it?
to. No, they're not planning to retrieve any of them.
Okay.
They've got all the data they need from the
You
flight.
gotta go out there and bloody retrieve it. You get some, new technology.
We got views.
Depends how close it is to India. I don't know exactly where it is, but you say Indian Ocean, so.
I don't think SpaceX will divulge its flash location.
They've probably got radar they can track it.
Oh, they could have probably. That shit was lighting up like a Christmas tree on all of their aerial radar. I can guarantee it.
Starbase just about an hour ago. It feels like a lifetime.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. That was
super heavy ascent boost back.
That was a good night.
They achieved they achieved everything. Yeah, they had a few hiccups, but that was the whole plan, was to get through the atmosphere and perform that flip maneuver and see if it would land. Basically, they were simulating landing vertically. That's what that was at the end.
Just really incredible.
Which is what they have to do, like if they're going to go to the moon or Mars. But the Mars and the moon, obviously the moon doesn't have an atmosphere, but Mars has atmospheres a lot thinner than Earth, so it won't experience anywhere near that kind of heat.
That was incredible. Congratulations to our teammates, to everyone who supported the Starship program. Thanks to all
this
of
is
our
fucking
future customers
torture.
for your support. And we'd also like to thank the people of Cameron County.
Anyway, you have to finish up because I'm gonna save and.
Yeah, no, I'm about to finish. You can save soon. Oh my goodness, just got a few more planets to get through.
Okay, well, I'm gonna get going, guys. It's been a fun night, more so than normal. So have a good night.
Alright.
See you.
Cheers.
Light me up. Yeah. Just like
2,
Starship,
3,
I like
1, 2. I'm nearly done, Jackie. I'm nearly done.
Now we've got more Starship test flights.
I've got
coming
3
to you
planets
soon.
left. Oh my
Be sure
god,
to
thank
follow
fuck.
the SpaceX account on X for more updates from today's test flight and future Starship tests.
Funny if when you reload, none of it actually saved.
See you next time.
I will be so pissed off I'll leave the game. I wouldn't join. This has taken me about an hour or 2 to do.
They've only been here for like 5 minutes, 10 minutes.
No, I mean, I've been doing this the entire game.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I mean the last little
For
bit.
the last hour or 2, I've been building, destroying, building, destroying, building.
Yeah, so I've been going through my planets before I was doing all that. I can't be fucked doing it now. I want to go to sleep.
Yeah.
Go lay
I just
down.
want to get this done and then I'll be fine for tomorrow. Alright, well...
No,
what was
we're
I
not
doing?
playing.
Okay, these-
We're not playing tomorrow. We're playing on Monday.
Oh, Monday. I mean Monday. Fine for Monday. Don't have to worry about it.
Almost nominal ascent with one engine. We saw a stage separation.
Very historic event that SpaceX flight. That'll
The hot staging ring.
future of human space flight. We've seen tonight.
Executing its landing burn with 13 engines, even though it had lost an engine on ascent.
Last planet. I'm on the last planet. Oh my goodness.
Because his plan is to literally have hundreds of these things, like a fleet of trucks going back and forth to Mars, and build a permanent colony on Mars, sustainable colony by itself, without help from Earth.
Yeah.
It'll take about 20 years to build it completely, probably.
With a virtual booster at the real tower here on site.
Probably more than 20 years.
The amount of ships they're going to be building, like they're already building so many. They're literally building these things so quick.
30, 35 minutes, I think, maybe even 40. Then it started its re-entry, and we followed the entire
See you all Monday.
journey of ship 29 going through
Yeah.
the atmosphere, which is absolutely surreal. I don't
Oh,
think
Monday.
that was
Okay,
possible.
where is this? Where's this
We
shit?
saw it, of course,
Downgrade,
not
demolish.
re-entering. The beginning looked pretty
Apologies.
decent, but at some point
Oh.
we saw sparks flying, and that's your first sign. We saw entire tiles and in
Am I done?
frames
Am I-
that we
am I
were
gonna be
able to
finally
see.
done?
We saw entire tiles coming off. We saw the left aft flap being completely disintegrated by the heat over time, and so on and so forth. But still,
Do I want to do this last planet? Fine, let's just get it over and done with. Last planet.
absolutely insane. I don't even know
Keep
how
saying that, last planet, but I keep You know, you keep going and
No,
going.
this one's legitimately. This one's legitimately the last one. I was just double checking and see if I missed any, and I found I missed a few. This is the last one.
But ship 29 is the honey badger, it seems. It didn't care much.
Okay,
So
where?
I'm going to call.
You realise this Synaptic Lathe costs you so much to maintain, Jesus.
Is history in the making.
Oh yeah, it does. It's exponential.
District neural chips, oh yeah, the pops, yeah. God.
So we can roll this and take a look at the launch again. If you are willing to stay with us, give us a moment.
Okay. Fuck moving pops. I'm not moving pops. Done. Save.
Done? Alright, good.
Yep, save. Done. Finally done.
Alright, good.
Oh.
Alright, I'll catch you Monday.
Catch you Monday.